Hey, welcome back. I said I'm going to share with you my September monthly manis. The first one I had was so beautiful. I used Orly's Ole Caliente as the base, which is this bright, not quite neon, but just a really bright, kind of like in between a pinky and a red. It's not quite a red, but it's just a really bright, beautiful pink. And then on top, I wore Glam Polish. He's clearly a beast or a troll. Look how beautiful that is. And this together was so, so pretty. I really love this, amazing. And this topper is so beautiful, I love it. I really love the little red and purple together. It's just so pretty and I really, really like this one. Okay, then I wore one of my dupes that I did for my Duping My Polish Makeup wish list. I wore Glam Polish Goonies Never Say Die. This polish on its own was pretty much a spot-on dupe for the mani that I was duping, the polish. I want to say it was a Cadillac or polish, but this was just a perfect dupe, and I really like this polish. I've had this polish for many years and never got around to wearing it, and I'm so glad I wore it. I really liked it. Okay, then I wore my first real fallish combo. I wore Cert Colors Red Hook, this beautiful like reddy brown. I think I'm gonna put this into my brown drawers. It was in my reds, but I think I'm gonna put it into my brown drawers so it doesn't get, just so that I don't dupe myself when buying browns, so I can have this in my mind that this is a reddy brown. Really pretty, I like this one. And then on top, I wore another Glam Polish, Trust in Me. Look how beautiful this is. So fall, and this together was just perfectly fall. Really like this. And I am really into brown this year. I never used to be into browns. The last year and a half, 2 years maybe, I started getting into browns and I'm really into them now. Then I wore Boo Bird Lacquer, Just a Face from one of their advent boxes. This is okay. I like it. I don't love it. That greenish shift that I can't even really get to show on camera very well. I could never really get to show up on the nails, so it was just kind of like a purple with that pinky flash in it. Could never really get the green to show up, and it was okay. I didn't love it. I didn't dislike it. I'll probably keep this polish and try to do something else with it in the future, some kind of combo with the topper. Had a really nice formula, so, and the shade of purple is nice. It just wasn't, it didn't have any wow factor for me. All right, then it was officially the first day of fall, so I had to wear a fall polish. I wore Cuticula's All the Fall Things. Love, love, love this. Another kind of reddy brown, and then those gorgeous flakies. This was so fall. I wore this on its own. I built it up. You could definitely use undies for this if you wanted. I could see using like red undies to make it pull more red, or you could do dark brown undies to make it more brown, but honestly on its own, built up, was beautiful. Okay, then I wore a combo. Really, really liked this combo. I wore Orly's Level Headed, which this is amazing. This beigey gray, so this like grayish cream, had a beautiful formula. The color is amazing. Absolutely loved this. And then on top, I wore Fancy Gloss Brown Shards. And I really liked this. So I remember when this first came out, it was right when I was getting into browns, and I don't have any brown toppers. In fact, I don't really see a lot of brands that have brown toppers. I could be wrong. If you have any suggestions, leave them down below. But anyways, they came out this topper and I knew I immediately wanted it, and I tried to get it, but it sold out. Her toppers tend to sell out very quickly. But she does do restocks, not frequently, but she does restock. And so as soon as this restocked, I had a bunch of you say she restocked, and I had already been keeping an eye out for her restocks. And I immediately went on and I was able to get this the second time around. I'm very happy because it's the only real brown topper I have, and I really like it. And this together was beautiful. All right, then I did a twin mani with Carolina. We wore Night Out Lacquer's Bigfoot Believes in You. Really beautiful, rich brown with those gorgeous, gorgeous flakies. I remember when I swatched this, when it first came out for Polish Pickup, when was it? November 2023. I knew I had to have it. I instantly was just in love with it. I'm really into browns now. It's, you know, their Bigfoot collection. I have their Leaf Peeping with Sasquatch, which is my absolute favorite brown. I just absolutely love it. That's when I started getting into browns. That was like the first brown that I really, really loved. I knew I had to have it. And the swatches were amazing. And then when I got it and I swatched it, I was a little bit let down. I felt like it was just, I don't know. I can't really describe it. It just kind of lacked depth. I don't know. So I decided to use undies, and I wore Gone Squatchin' by Night Owl. I mean, Gone Squatchin' and Bigfoot Believes in You, I feel like they were meant to be together. Now, in all honesty, I probably didn't really need to use undies for this. This did richen this up just a little bit. So I'm overall happy with this. I thought it was beautiful. I think maybe next time I might just build this up on its own, do 3 thin coats, and then maybe do like fairy dust on top. I think that would be really cute too, really pretty. But overall, really like this. Beautiful, beautiful, and together they were really rich. So I was overall happy with that mani. All right, and the last mani of the month, I had this combo sitting out on my rack since February. I made my very first Alchemy lacquer purchase in February when I was visiting Chris in Idaho, and I had a bunch of combos set aside because most of the polishes that I bought were more appropriate for like fall or winter. So I had this sitting out the entire time. Orly's Let the Good Times Roll, and then Alchemy Lacquers Here for the Booze on top. Now, when I did my nails with the cream first, this was so absolutely amazing that I just did not have the heart to cover all 10 nails because this was just so beautiful. So I ended up doing just 2 accent nails. I did my ring finger and my thumb with this, and this together was really beautiful. This on its own was amazing. Absolutely love this. So I do plan to wear this again in the future. I think I might pull this onto my toes soon. I really like that. I'm not sure how I feel about doing, like, it's been a long time since I've done accent nails. I don't know how I feel about it. I know like way back in the day, we're talking like 15 years ago, whenever I first started wearing polish before I had tons of polishes, I would always do an accent nail. Like I would do all my fingers and then I would just do my ring finger as like a glitter accent. And that was really popular and everyone wore like an accent nail. And now I feel like I don't know how I feel about accent nails. And then especially doing 2, I don't know. Let me know down below. Do you guys do accent nails? Are you over it? I know it hasn't really been popular in a long time, but let me know down below. But anyways, really like this. And then on my toes, I wore Orly's Just Bitten. I think I wore this for probably like a month. All right, guys, that was everything that I wore in September. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.